Street of Speed right here in cloudy San Antonio. It's we're about to have a rainstorm here. Imminent threat of severe weather. My phone is telling me. So don't know how long we're going to stay on here, but while we are, enjoy some of this great practice session here. Nige Gunn staying on the top step here, wadding that thing up though, knocking the front tire off after he was named Playgirl's Playmate of the Year while on track. Just overcome with joy and crashed his car, but Nige Gunn still on the top step here. Fenorio bringing his axe to the game here, about to chop down the Nige Gunn tree of love. And South Bronx, well, we don't know about that, man. We will soon enough, though. We're going to have a extended South Bronx interview, especially after a spectacular win last weekend, or should I say 2 weeks ago, at the Hungaro Ring. So with that said, let me change over here, and we'll watch old Anthony Johnson here hurl through space and time. They call him the time traveler, but we just call him Pole Dancing Jay for short. Good driver, fantastic teammate to Eric Garcia, of course, of Toro Rosso fame. These guys are fantastic drivers. I think Eric should be here shortly. With that, let me throw some invites out here, and maybe we'll find Eric down in the slums of the PlayStation Network. Let's see what we got here. There's Nige, South Bronx. All right, that's it for now. All right, well, invites are sent out here. Back at it again. So Fenorio hanging it out here, picking up some pace. Looked like he was gonna continue on in his out lap, but as he got to the pit road entrance from the final chicane, he dove into the pit. So excuse me. Not too sure what's going on with the Fenorio machine. Nice. We want to do an interview with you here, so I hope you have your mic on. Let's finish off this. Practice run here. Here he goes. Fenorio, big lockup again, diving into the last chicane. Will he come in? He does again. Scared to take. Oh, it's the wall. Fenorio, the cheese cracker of. Oh man! Holy smoke, Batman! Fenorio running out of talent there, and just putting that thing in the wall. Not quite sure what's going on with the veteran driver. Too many rookie mistakes, but it is what it is. Nice. Do me a favor, go into the settings right there, right next to that in the party chat, and make sure that it's on always shared, and then turn your volume up just a couple of ticks. All right, good deal. So Nige, on the top step here, I guess your team principal called you while you're out on track, told you that you won the Playgirls Playmate, all around centerfold of the century. You were so excited, crying, weeping. You lost control of your car, smashed it into the wall. Are you okay, first of all?
Mate, I'm good. I saw a hot chick on the other side of the Armco. And
I got you.
Pull over.
Tried to pull over. Okay. Hit the brakes in there. Yeah, it's hard to do at 180 miles an hour, but I'm glad you're okay. Yeah, we're watching Fenorio here. He went in, and let's see what we can find out here about the old South Bronx. These two gentlemen have been trying to take you off your podium here. Not very successfully, I might add, but yeah, definitely trying to get you down a couple of steps here. Here he comes, South Bronx. 2 seconds off your mark, so it doesn't look like I have too much to worry about. But a great win by South Bronx last week. What are your thoughts on that?
Oh man, he had a great drive at the Hungary. It was a close race. I think Fenorio made a bad tyre choice, which took him out of the running.
Man, that was tooth and nail, man. The Helsinki Hammer finish boy, chasing him down. He was going for 5 wins in a row there, man. For South Bronx to step up and take control of the race like that, and just to hold on to that and manage the pace, set the pace, and it just shows so much to Anthony's depth of racecraft, man. I mean, these guys, these guys who don't think that it takes much to be a F1 driver, think again, man, because he had the best chasing after him, and yeah, what a great race. I have to agree with you completely. So as Spa comes around here, I don't know if you're a big proponent of Spa. I like Spa because a chance of weather is almost a given. We've seen you fast in the rain. What do you think your chances are if it rains? About as good as any, I guess. Yeah, I guess.
Oh, these things, to drive them on the limit's one thing, and no assist, they are to control. So.
And that's that's with dry tire. I mean, that's with a dry track, not with even a wet track. That's with it dry as well, you know. So, yeah, just add a little water.
The challenge here is to have a wet to dry or a dry to wet.
Woo, man.
You know, test out your setups. Find something that's good. I love the track.
I do too. I do too. Yeah. Yeah. Well, I guess so. I mean, whoa, okay, he's a little wide there, but yeah. I don't think Antil is going to come this weekend. I couldn't get the track move or the date moved back. A couple of guys have commitments, and I don't want to do that for one person. As much as I love Antil, he's going to have to miss this one. But he will be back in 2 weeks, though. That's for sure. Yeah, he's out racing his real car right now. So yeah, I think that's a little bit more important. Especially when Parada, our F1 sponsor here, is sponsoring him not only here on this game, but in his real car. So I said, boy, you better go get to work. So put that car in victory lane, and hopefully that's what he'll do. He's been working on his car hard. He's been putting a lot of time and effort into it. Here comes South Bronx now. He's going to stay out. What's he got going to the other speed here as he crosses the stripe? Oh, it's on the other side, right? Hang on, wait. Yeah, not. There it is. Nope. Wait a minute. Where is this time still going? No. It's right here, right? This is where the shot goes off here? I don't even know. Here we go. Under this bridge here. Let's find out. Nope, that's it. I guess that was it. I'm not sure what happened there. I must not be able to read my... Oh, no! Oh, no! My God! Anthony just broke loose there and smashed into the wall. Wow, man, what a header for South Bronx. Still unmoving in that machine there. Window net still up, and halo not effective at all. Those Pirelli P0 tires did not grab onto the track like they were supposed to. So yeah, air life being dispatched out here, but unfortunate for the veteran driver that ended up in the wall after a great win last week. South Bronx, first of all, are you okay, man? What a big hit there, man. Wow.
Yeah, I'm good. Just got a little, for my feathers a little bit. I'm all good.
It looks like you're having some trouble with your setup there early on during practice. Still 2 seconds off the mark, man. I mean, that's not going to get it done here at Spa, especially with guys like Nige, Finish Boy, you know, and Fenorio. They're coming hard. They're coming with their axes and their saws and their guns ready to go, man. I mean, what's going on with that? With the winning car of last race here at the Hungaroring?
Oh no, they shouldn't. I expect them to. I'm just going through, you know, some simulation runs. You know, this is Belgium, so you know
anything can happen.
Start with rain, right? Anything can happen. So I'm just going through some simulations.
I gotcha.
I still got another 48 hours.
I gotcha. All right, that's good to hear. I'll tell you what, the fans want to know. I want to know, man. How did you do it, man? Last week was, 2 weeks ago was just an incredible run. I mean, you held off the best there is. Obviously, some of these guys came from your garage. You know what it takes to win an F1 event here. First, it was you got your qualification, your P1 almost 3 weeks ago. I'm sorry, almost a month ago, you qualified on the pole position. 2 weeks ago, you got your first win. Are we looking at a trend here, or you know what's going on with that?
Yeah, I think it's just hard work. You know, what I'm doing right now is exactly what I did for the past month or so. I'm just running simulations, getting prepared for the work, and I expect everyone to bring their A game. And I know since I won the last race that I'm the man that everybody wants to go after. You know, and I'm not the type of dude that choke under pressure. I work better under pressure.
That's right. You know, and I believe that. You know, given that your environment and the things that you do for a living, and you know the person you are, man, it just forged you into this type of person, man. You know, someone that's a rock, an anchor, something that nobody can just easily topple over. And you know, I'm glad that you're part of this organization. You know, you give me inspiration, you know, to watch you do this. I know you've had your own league. A lot of these people out there don't understand, you know, what it takes to have an F1 league, much less driving it and winning it. You know, obviously, it's pretty hard because I can't do it. So, yeah. What do you think guys like Antel, and who, by the way, it might not be coming this week. As a matter of fact, I know he's not going to be coming this week, but he will be coming in 2 weeks. So you got help back then. What do you think a guy like Antel would think, you know, if the roles are reversed here, man, you're bringing up the rear here. You're carrying all the Red Bull slack. You're keeping them in the fight, man. I mean, I think maybe you could win this Constructors Cup, hands down, if you just stayed on this course of victory.
I would like to. I think overall, generally, I would say about 70%, 75% of it is the other races in the league. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
When the first several races of the season, I wasn't in the front end of the field.
Right.
But I think it helped all the other guys go faster.
Right. Gave them motivation. You think? Okay.
Right, yeah. I think if I was at the top three, then I'd probably be more slacking off and,
right,
screwing around a little bit. Maybe just wait till 3 days before race and start practicing.
Oh, no. That can't happen.
Bad habits.
Right.
Making some bad habits, But since I'm trying to work my way up, it's all hard work.
You started off in the Sahara Force India, obviously, and then moved into the Red Bull. You got the call late one night here. Hey, we need you in this car here. I know this car, is a lot better. I know we have it on equal, but really, dude. I mean, that's got to help as well. I mean, have a good car underneath you, have a great teammate like Antel. It's got to help a little bit here. Would you say?
It's bittersweet because I had a pink car, so that means I had a lot of female followers.
Woo! Oh no! There you go.
Yeah.
I see you. Go ahead. Oh man, holy smoke!
I lost that fan base when I switched over to Red Bull.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well.
But I think I took a little bit. I took a little bit of them with me.
Yeah. That's right. That's right. Well, as long as your fan base, still loves the South Bronx Machine, I tell you what, you're a fan favorite. You're one of my favorites. I call you the master of the dirty air, the master of the wide track, the master of the wide line. I mean, you understand racing, the dynamics of F1 motorsports. I mean, truly understand it. I can see that. I watch it, in your driving. It translates into your defensive moves, into your offensive moves. I don't think people can see those little nuances, man. And I think they're truly missing the essence of what it is to drive one of these cars. The way you do, the understanding that you have. You may not be the fastest, but you certainly have one of the most of the understanding. But yeah, 1 second here. My neighbor's calling. He will see what he wants. You know what? Yeah, let me go ahead and end this interview here. I'm gonna have to do. Hang on 1 second here.
All right, thank you for your time. I'm gonna go get some practice. My team put the car back together, so I'm gonna go work on that, get back on track. Thank you.
Okay, never mind. Yeah, we're gonna go after practice. All right, so basically, yeah, to drive like the way you do and to have the understanding that you do, man, is just fantastic. I really appreciate you coming over here and hanging out with us, man, and racing with the league. Bringing some really great guys with us. So with that said, man, Anthony, man, it's fantastic to have you on board here. I hope you get another win here at Spa, or at least another pole position. Yeah, good luck in the future here in Red Bull. Always a fan, and yeah, we're gonna keep the crossed fingers for you, brother.
Cool. Thank you, Six Gun.
All right, there you go. Well, nice, man. Thanks for coming up here and hanging out with us in the booth here. You don't have to go anywhere, guys. Fenorio, nobody wants to talk to you. Fenorio of Red Bull fame. What is going on with you, Fenorio? Man, we saw you coming in and out of the pits a couple times there. You were attacking the track pretty good on your outlap, but you weren't able to put it together. We saw you drop right in back into the pits. What was going on with your car there?
Tweaking, always
tweaking. I can understand that with all the different variations and the degrees of tuning. 1 second here. Okay. Yeah. So a lot of maneuvering and a lot of just little nuances that you got to look over. I was kind of studying your car as it came out. And I could almost tell some of the differences, some of the adjustments you were making. The back end looked a little looser, the front end looked a little tighter, or vice versa. Still not able to find the combination. Could it be this weather, this cloudy weather, or you know, just the track itself? Is it just too elusive for the average driver?
Just, you've changed something, you got a different braking point, and you got a different acceleration point. It's just
Right.
trying to find it.
Trying to find the sweet spot in the middle there. Okay, well, you know, again, the track is known for besting the world's greatest drivers. We've seen several go see Jesus here. You know, Stefan Beloff, of course, one of the most popular, or should I say, least popular driver to pass away here. You know, a lot of these drivers in different kind of cars. Rouge is a tough track. I'm sorry, a tough hill. You know, you have the bus stop on the top there. For you, what is the hardest part of this track?
Well, trying to drive and talk here.
Woo, okay.
Well, it's just getting the gearing right too. I mean, if I hit the right spot in the right gear, I take more speed into the corner.
Gotcha.
This turn is pretty pain in the butt.
Well,
Trying
we're
to
not.
keep the back end from going out.
I hear you. We're not actually watching you right now. We're watching my dashboard here. But all right, we're gonna let you get back to work here. We're gonna let you get tuned up here. I myself have to go run over here real quick and deliver some information. But thank you again for your interviews, your time, and your effort. And we hope to see you somewhere near the podium. I'm sure Eric will be joining you shortly. With that said, Six Gun Johnny saying say la vie to the interviews tonight and some of that fantastic spa practice. Nice Guns taking the top step here at first fastest in practice with a 151. Fenorio just could not tie that down, and third place was South Bronx, and of course fourth place was myself. But Nice Guns, the man to beat tonight. We'll talk to y'all shortly. 1 second, and hold on here. Okay.